Alright guys, I thought I'd start this video out,
well down there, kid.
tell you about the next video. I'm just gonna talk more about how Rockstar was kind of screwed up on this game. Because if anyone wants to admit it or not, no one likes to get killed when they're trying to do stuff. You can't do anything that you want online in passive mode that doesn't, AI, if you wanted to go do something for your mission per se, AI, or just run a promotion for your nightclub, you can't do that without getting killed or whatever. I mean, we're gonna go over how the difference between that and what they should have did and put it in story mode, because if anyone relates, and I'm sure you will, you're gonna everybody wishes that this character could go into story mode and play the entire story as this character, because number one, we all like to make our own characters, so that's what they should have did in the first place. And we're gonna go over that more and more in the video, but I just thought I'd give you a brief thing of what I'm gonna be talking about, and it's gonna be really interesting. So hopefully you see the next video, and the next video will be on another game. So you'll have to find it, but I'll label it accordingly to so you'll know. But that's really where they messed up at. And I'm sure, we all wish we could own the golf course in the game, and then imagine if we could own the weed shop and the airstrip, and find all the hidden packages and do the Omega thing. And just seriously, for a minute, just imagine, I want you guys to just imagine this player and the nightclub and everything in story mode, because it'd be a hell of a lot better doing that stuff with the jetpack and all that shit, and you know it. And they didn't even add any of that stuff to the story mode. So that's it. That's all I'm going to talk about in that video about this. But the next one, I'm going to talk about it a lot more. So if this interests you, then make sure you look for the next video, and you'll see it. But anyways, all you have to do to make money legitimately is to one second. You just gotta go on this computer, and then you gotta go to warehouse management, and you gotta hire all these people. Plain and simple, you have to hire all these people. And then you just you don't do that. You never do that. I don't usually have them mess with this, so whoever you like, just keep. And this is where the good stuff is, right here. I always just sell all the goods. But make sure you do this in a session by yourself. But the way to make money legitimately, the title of this video, is just ghost your account.
Let me do my thing.
I know it's not, there's other ways to make money. I've made plenty of money. I could show you right now. Or I guess I can't. I was trying to, maybe thought it would show you my stats, but I got about $450 million of earnings. Anyways, but you just go right here. That's how I started the video off, so I could show you. But all you have to do is leave your PlayStation on, and they'll still take the bills out, but trust me, it doesn't. You're gonna make a shitload of money. And then when you go through there, and I'll just go and show you how to do it again, because I didn't really, because I could just tell you as I show you, make this a better video. But like, you assign them to these. I have them all assigned to those now. I always have them, these take the longest, so I always keep them assigned to here, and then all of a sudden these will get full, and then you can put them to here. It takes a bit longer to get it completely full. That's all you do. is you keep assigning them to that and get the
Spreadsheets.
inventory
When did
full.
nightclubs become
And
all
as you
like
can see, I've been in
spreadsheets?
an online session by myself. Actually, I'm with that one person. I know that
Looking
person.
good, kid.
Don't worry about that. But I've been in here for like an hour or something. If you want to know how to get that, just keep jumping sessions, and then eventually you'll get into one by yourself. Just keep jumping sessions. Just keep going to find a new session. Hopefully it'll fuck up Rockstar servers or something, because they're a bunch of cheap asses anyways. They screwed this game up. But I got everything in the game, and all these videos will prove it. I don't have very good ones of the airport and the Doomsday facility though. I don't think I have very good ones of those. I'm not sure. This thing is not worth buying. I think I know someone who bought it and sold it. Just glad I have unlimited money in this game. I don't have shit right now, but it's because I spent it all. Kind of dumb how it doesn't show you the stats or whatever. It doesn't go through the stats to show you guys what I could show you. And I will say, like I said, when I was playing the original San Andreas and I was streaming that, it's so much easier to flip the cars. They didn't even add that till like San Andreas, the original one, and even in that one it's not that great. They really made some pretty good improvements. So I said in one of those videos, because like I said, I'm not totally bashing on Rockstar all the time, but like I said they should put L3 to put away the landing gear because I'm trying to press X. They actually changed that in this one, so no, they do make improvements. Pretty decent one recording. The best bet is to like stay away from the water when you're using the jet and stuff though. You can see there's water way over there. If I would have blasted right towards it though, I guarantee I would have, like right now, if I would have used it. If you want to review the scramjet, you can see my Princess Bubblegum livery. See the cheetah rim. So usually buy for everything because I like the cheetah one. I will say it's a lot more easier to turn and stuff too than the original San Andreas. I know it was made in like 2004 and everything, and there is a whole nother engine, Grand Theft Auto title and engine that they used, before that, which they put into here. But still like to note that the creativity of Rockstar with the other game compared to this game, like they're just now starting to add all these cars that people like. Either modders will show you the car somehow, or some people on PC get it before us. If you're ever wondering why some people can see some of the stuff that we can. Like they had the Menacer before it came out, and the Patriot and all that stuff. They got all that stuff before us, so that's how they knew that. But some people have like you'll be able, if you go into Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, like the original, there'll be like cars that you've never seen before, and like you could point them out. I could point one out right now and show you. Like that they just added or something. This one, it was a jester. They have like two forms of the jester. This one's not the greatest, but this one, they've got the same thing, and you can make it into the same car, and it's on Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I can show you how to do that too. I think I just had to go find it or something, or it's in a mission. I can't remember. But they add cars like this. This was in San Andreas, the original. So if you ever go on that game and just see a car, like, I forget what that thing's called. It's like that rock crawler thing with the frame. I don't think it's in this game. It's kind of like this Doom buggy, but it doesn't seat two people. Maybe they just changed it up. This one's called? Dune Fave? No, it wasn't a Dune Fave. But I'm driving it, I think maybe in one of my videos, if it didn't post. But if not, if you know what I'm talking about, sometimes on that game, if you can get the strategy guide for cheap, just go to the vehicle section and it'll show you all the vehicles in the game. And then you'll know what games or what vehicles they might add to this game later on, because it doesn't seem like they're gonna quit adding stuff to this game for some reason. But anyways, this is the fully upgraded. What's this thing called again? Can't even remember. It's a Doomsday facility. This thing's a total rip-off. Like, yeah, you buy it because you need it, and it stores like all this stuff, but all it is like another thing that you need, number one. And then if you get one in a bad location, like you'll be going out to do a mission, someone will shoot you in the back of the head and just be sitting there all day. Paleto Bay. That's how that one works out. So it's just like another thing you need. People that are killing you, waiting for you to come outside of it. Another place that people are waiting outside of it to kill you. Which Rockstar could have added like perimeter areas, or made it so that if you didn't want to interact with other players, you didn't have to entirely, which would have been real nice. But anyways, you also need another person to play any of the heist that the Doomsday facility offers. So yeah, and you don't make that much more money than the Pacific Standard if you were to do that over and over again. But at the same time, you have to have that, be able to have that team of 4 people instead of that team of 2 people. With this one, you only need 2 people. Whoever thought of that was a genius. Seriously, good notes to whoever thought of being able to do the heist with only 2 people instead of 4 people. Because you could never find anyone who wanted to play, and then if you could, it would be like months and months before you could finish the heist. It was ridiculous before that they introduced the Doomsday heist. So they are like a must-have, especially if you're doing something that, you know, you should be or should not be doing. But it would make you tons of money if you did or would not. That's my opinion of this entire place in general. I don't see it popping up. I think it won't even let me climb on it. Trying to get the pop up the thing up there. I'll show you what this is. Ballistic missile launcher. These things in the front explode cars. Those are explosive, and it's hard to get it around, so you'll end up blowing a ton of cars up, and by the time you get it to the place you need to, it'll be pretty much smoking because of this thing right here. That thing right there. So it's not that great because of that. And because you need 2 people to operate it. And you need to stop and deploy the jacks, which are right there. Jacks are right there too. Right there too. So this thing's not worth buying. Only bought it because I had the money. This thing's awesome in the point and shoot. 2 dual machine guns in the front, and that thing right there is like a grenade launcher for the rear. So if people are following you, you can just change your acceleration, and then press the button, and then you'll know like how close you're getting to their car. Usually they lay off after that. It's like one of the only machines in the game that shoots rockets behind at people. Whoever thought of this was great. It was a great idea. I'm sure they stole it off of Fast and the Furious or something. I don't even watch any of the newer movies, but I'm pretty sure I've seen this on one that I was watching for free one time. That I was playing a game when I was watching it, so I don't really remember. Oh, I think that was the rock crawler actually. So I'll show you what I'm talking about, so you guys can't accuse me of making shit up or going off on rants on my videos, which no one has. But no one even watches these either, but that's okay. And where is that stupid looking thing? Here it is. The coil brawler is what I meant to say. They stole this from Fast and the Furious. One of the newer ones. I was watching it and I remember looking at the screen and it was on there. But sorry guys, that's the Tampa. See, it pops up now. Didn't pop up over there. Maybe because it's not personal. These are actually personal vehicles, that must be it. And then this is the Barrage. I actually worked real hard to get this. And it sucks. Because usually you like buy something like this and then you want to sell it. That always happens. But they'll shoot grenades out the back. But you have to have a person back there to do it. With the Tampa, you can do it by yourself in the back of the car. And the people in the front can fall out if you flip. And the 2 people in the top, I mean, they can fall out if you flip in that one. This is a Doom buggy with the grenade launcher attachment. You have to have a person for that. It was pretty fast. It's a waste of money. The only upgrade is dual water canyon. And then the jetpack. This is probably one of the best ones in the game because it's got flares. I've had people try to kill me. As long as you look behind you using the R3 button, which is the button to point. When you're not riding it like I am, and you wait for the rockets to get like decently close to you, and then as long as they're not barraging them at you or whatever, you can just use flares and deploy them. I've had people in Deluxos try to kill me and they couldn't do it. Kind of fun, but it's not some of the new stuff they added, like the Mark II and stuff, oppressor, it makes it not so fun. Or the jetpack not so good anymore anyways. I don't know. I prefer the jetpack though than those motorbikes. I have both of them. Actually, I forgot I didn't go into the terabyte in my other video and show you that. That's okay. This thing's not worth buying because you need 2 people. That's the best armor you can get for it though. This thing's point and click, but you have to shift over, which doesn't take too long. You don't even have to get out, or you just have to have another player with you, so one person drives. This thing can go up like any hill though, like pretty much any. You can go up like the steepest hill in the game, and probably like 90% of those you can get. Like there's like this thing's pretty cool, and it goes in the water. This is fully armored. It's got like a railgun cannon. You can see it inside of it right there. And then it's got like grenade launcher things. I think it houses like 4 people, and then someone can get back here or something like that. And then it's got that machine gun in the front, and then you can use that machine gun. It's like attached to electronically from the inside. So I don't know why like all of them aren't like that. I know they'll be expensive and shit, but I think your soldiers' lives are worth a little bit more instead of being in one like this where like a person has to like climb up into it, like up here. So this is the best one in the game. You gotta unlock that top part that's camouflage, like that gunner shield. You have to unlock that with the gun running bunker, and it's like really cheap once you unlock it. It might take forever to unlock it though. But anyways, the player up top can't fall out with that thing. Me and my friend tried it. We like went off Mount Chiliad with it to try it, and you just can't fall out. So this insurgent pickup with this attachment up front is the only thing in the game that you can't fall out of the top of, basically. This thing I don't use that much. It's a half track. It's not that great. I probably wouldn't buy it. And then the Avengers down there. It's probably better than the Mobile Operations Center.